This is Metiqo, which is a market intelligence and deal automation platform built for the metal trading industry. So let me log in first. Here I've used my mail ID, but you can use just a magic link instead, which does not allow the user to use password, which is a simple login trick that user can use to simply log in into the website. Let me just sign in. So here you can see that this is the main dashboard. It's tracking 5 enemy metals like which is copper, aluminium, nickel, zinc, and lead. Each card here gives you the current price, the 24-hour move, and a trading signal like buy, hold, or sell, built of RSI and NACD. Below that, there is a price chart, where the solid line is actually the historical data, and this dashed line here is the 7-day forecast. I've got a separate profit model running for each metal, so they are not sharing one generic code. So let me just switch to nickel for a second. And you can see the forecast shape is completely different from copper, which makes sense given how much more volatile nickel typically trades. Let me just over to a metal card here. And each metal also has an isolation forest model running in the background, watching for price moves that don't fit the normal pattern. When it catches one, you will see a badge like this. It's tuned to only flag genuinely unusual moves. I didn't want it crying wolf on every small fluctuation, so it's deliberately conservative. Moving on to conversations. This is basically the CRM layer. Everything's grouped by contact, so you can see at glance who you have talked to, when, and how many times. If I click into one, it opens the full thread, along with any follow-up date I've set so nothing slips through. I will click on to Marketplace right now. This is the part I think is actually the most interesting. The Marketplace. Traders post buy or sell intents, metals, quantity, price button, and the backend automatically looks for opposite intents for 2% price tolerance. So here's a live one. I've got to sell intent for copper and buy intent that trades within that gap. Here, here you can also have accept or reject. If I hit accept, that creates a deal record instantly. No phone call, no spreadsheet, no manual matching or someone sent. Now we'll talk about the contact and deals. With the contact and deals are managed right alongside that. Each contact has its own detail view, and deals are grouped by who they are with status updates handled live alerts. You can also set price threshold alerts on any metal. Say, notify me if copper crosses a certain threshold level. So once it triggers, it shows up in this tab, and it also goes out as an email. Those get sent daily to Bravo. Let me show you the security. On the security side, there is two-factor auth setup with a QR code or Google Authenticator. Just scan and verify in standard TOTP flow. I would like to show you about the prices tab under the hood, where the platform also derives the swap grades. There are over 40 ISRI grades computed off like enemy base prices using standard spread multipliers. This copper. Then copper, which has expanded into different materials like barley, birch, candy, each with its own direct price. This matters because a lot of the actual trading in this industry happens at the scrap level, not at the raw material. Here, this whole thing runs. To conclude, I would like to say that the whole thing runs on a free-tier infrastructure vendor, Vercel, Supabase, and the ML model, retrain automatically every week through GitHub Actions, with no manual training, no server costs. It's provided or being done by the user. That's it. That's Metiqo. It is live, it is open source, and the links are in the description. Thanks for watching.